Hello, and welcome to another McCormick Museum 2-Minute Tour. I'm your host, Chris Corrigan. Today we're going to find out if you can help us solve an unsolved history. So what I have here behind me is a Civil War era cavalry sword, and it makes a lot of sense that Robert would have had this because his great uncle was Major William Medill, who was in the 8th Illinois Cavalry during the Civil War. And that's a whole other video for a whole other time. Now, this sword, you might be thinking, must just have been William's. That's a good guess. That's a very good guess. But we actually don't know the answer to that. You see, while we would likely have ended up with William's cavalry sword as a result of passing down from generation to generation, we also know that William captured a sword from a Confederate soldier during the Civil War. And at that point, you could argue, well, there should be a distinguishing mark. Well, unfortunately for us, William captured that sword so early on in the Civil War that the Confederate side of things hadn't started manufacturing their own supplies. They would have all still been using the same, so they're all going to look exactly the same. So without any distinguishing note, unfortunately for us, William and Robert didn't put a little post-it that said this was from a Confederate soldier or this was Uncle William's. So all we know is that it's from the Civil War and it probably belonged to one of those two people. Will we ever probably know the answer? Not likely. But that's kind of the cool thing about history, those little unsolved things that we'll never really have the answers to. And hey, if you're a big fan of unsolved histories, you should check out our Lunch and Learn this April. It's on the third Thursday of the month. It goes from 12 to 1 p.m. Yours truly is actually the speaker for it as we delve into some of those unsolved tidbits from the McCormick family history. Thank you for joining me on another McCormick Museum 2-Minute Tour. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to like this video, share it so other people can maybe solve this mystery, and hit subscribe so you'll be alerted to future videos from Cantini Park. If you're interested in future programs or events here at Cantini, be sure to check out cantini.org or any of Cantini's social media. If you think that you have any information on whereabouts Robert McCormick is actually, because he's not dead, that's a lie.
What I have here behind me is a Civil War era cavalry sword. I said cavalry, weird. I'm gonna do this again. Eternity. I can't say thank you for joining me now.